In a place where
Amazing,
time
Ollie.
has no
Yeah.
meaning, two otters have found a way to make history their playground. Meet Otis and Ollie, the time-traveling otters.
Why do I have to wear this, Otis? I feel like I'm going on a bombing run.
We have to start looking like the part as time travelers, Ollie.
If you say so. Where'd you get this anyway? It's making my head ache.
I don't remember. So where to next, Ollie? The Renaissance, the Roaring Twenties, or maybe the Age of Disco?
How about the Age of Viking? Otis, just think of the stories we'll have to tell. I heard they have great seafood.
Yeah, if you like your seafood with a side of pillaging. Vikings it is. Let's hope they don't mistake us for dinner. Just don't press the red button this time.
Oh, absolutely, because nothing says fun like potentially getting eaten by a dragon or something.
Relax, we're going to the Viking Age. No dragon. Just a lot of big burly warriors.
Great, just what I needed. More muscle-bound holes to make me feel inadequate.
Oh, I can't wait to see what kind of mess we get into this time.
Relax, Otis. What's the worst that can happen?
Famous last words, Ollie. Famous last words. Hold on, Ollie. I think we're about to find out. Ah, the Age of Viking. Nothing like the smell of fresh air mixed with the scent of unwashed warriors. I hope you brought your helmet.
Oh, absolutely, Otis, because nothing says blending in like two otters in a Viking village.
You just can't get over the smell of sea salt and unwashed beards in the morning.
And don't forget the constant threat of being pillaged and the delightful aroma of fermented fish. Truly a golden age and feast for the senses.
Look, Ollie, Viking. I've always wanted to meet a Viking. Do you think they really have helmets with horns?
Come on, it'll be fun. Let's go meet some Vikings.
Look at them, Ollie. So fierce, so brave, and yet they still haven't discovered the magic of soap.
Or the concept of personal space. I mean, do they really need to stand that close to each other?
Let's hope their security system is as outdated as their fashion sense.
Wow, look at this place. It's like a Renaissance fair, but with more accents.
And less hygiene. I can smell the authenticity here.
Well, you do. Don't look like inferior facts.
We're time-traveling otters, here to bring a touch of modern sarcasm to your otherwise brutal existence.
And maybe teach you a thing or two about hygiene. Seriously, ever heard of a bath?
I think we might have scared him off.
Or maybe he just realized he forgot to village something.
Hi, Odin's here. Otis? Ollie?
Hi there. Yes, we're Otis and Ollie. I'm Traveling Otters. We come in peace.
And hopefully beef in one piece.
I'm Traveling Otters. That's the best jest I've heard all day from you.
We're here to, learn about your ways.
Great job, Otis. Now they think we're here for a history lesson.
Oh, it's Otis and Ollie, the legendary otter warriors.
Legendary? Us? I like the sound of that.
Let's not disappoint our fans.
We mourn the loss of our brave otter warriors, Otis and Ollie, who perished fighting the dreaded sea dragon.
Wait, what? We died?
Well, that's a plot twist I didn't see coming.
We need to save our Viking counterparts. To the time portal.
Because nothing says heroic like saving yourself from a dragon.
Ready to rewrite history?
Or like ready to avoid becoming dragon chow.
Ah, the smell of the sea, the sound of hammers, and the sight of... Wait, is that us?
Look, Otis, it's our Viking counterpart. Let's go say hi.
Hail, fellow otters! Join us in our feast. This is too good to be true. What's the catch?
We just returned from a glorious battle with a sea dragon. A sea dragon? That's awesome. How did you defeat it?
We didn't. We barely escaped with our lives. But we heard that our future selves, you two, died trying to defeat it. Great, so we time travel just to find out we're going to die. Fantastic.
What the Otis? We can't let them ourselves die, Otis. We have to save them from the sea dragon.
Alright, but if we get eaten, I'm blaming you. I told you, Ollie, the sea dragon is not a myth. It's real and it's hungry.
Oh, please, Otis. Next you'll tell me the moon is made of cheese.
This is our chance to get real treasure and show the other Vikings we are brave enough to be real Vikings.
Don't you think this is a little excessive? Why can't we find something easier with less chance of dying a horrible death?
Don't you want to go down in Viking history as a great warrior battling mythical beasts?
My worry is we will go down in history as two idiots who died trying to kill something that's at the top of the food chain.
We got this, Ollie. I have a plan.
Fine, let's go before I have second thoughts. I swear, if we die, I'm kicking your ass all over the afterlife.
For the glory and honor.
And for not becoming dragon snacks.
Hey, you two! Over here! Who are you? Why do you look like us? Well, well, well. Look who we have here. Otis and Ollie. Otis and Ollie.
We're you, but from the future. And we're here to save your furry butts and ours from the sea dragon.
We need a plan. Any ideas?
How about we use our time portal to lure the dragon away?
Hey, dragon! Over here!
Great plan, Otis! Now what?
Oh, he's going to be lunch.
We are going to be next if you don't hurry the up with whatever it is you're doing.
Now we use our secret weapon. Remember the red button?
The one you told me not to press?
Yes, exactly. Press it. Now!
That was close. Too close. Next time, let's pick a time period with fewer dragons.
Thank you, brave warriors. You have saved us. Just doing what we do best.
Which apparently includes saving ourselves from certain doom.
To our new friends, Otis and Ollie, the bravest otters we've ever met.
Skull! Skull! So what's it like being a Viking otter? We do have the best fish in all the land. And we raid other villagers for fun.
Sounds like a blast. Maybe we should stay here and become Viking otters themselves.
Yeah, right. As if you could handle the helmet hair.
Only they really knew.
Let's just enjoy the moment, Otis.
Well, that was something.
Admit it, Otis. You had fun.
Maybe a little, but next time, let's aim for a quieter era, okay?
No promises.
Ready to head back to the present?
Absolutely. But let's make a quick stop for some modern fish tacos first.
Join Otis and Ollie as they embark on utterly amazing adventures, exploring the past, present, and future. What will they discover? What mysteries will they unravel? And most importantly, will they make it back in time for dinner? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more utterly amazing adventures. Until next time, stay utterly awesome.